Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home of the Northern Illinois Huskies, and we are looking forward to a sensational showdown that the fans have been ready for quite some time. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. He'll bring it out. It's low. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Judicials offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. On the option. Now the pitch. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Judicials will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. A low line drive and not his best work. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Northern Illinois' offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air on second down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Off the play fake. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires deep on the run. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Judicials will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Makes the grab. It's Bryant.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got him. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Dead center perfect. That'll give them an early 6-0 lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Fullback's got it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Judicials will call on their punt team. Typically at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Off play action on 1st down. Here comes the heat. A strike downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Givens. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. We've reached the break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing ends of the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Huskies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Using the quick game. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Just drives it between the uprights. They're now up 9-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Rides the back on the option to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. How about this DB turning on the Jets and getting the first sack of the game for this defense?
And that is how you come from the secondary with authority. Come with some speed, some vitriol, some hate. Just get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. Nice job by the secondary getting to the quarterback.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Huskies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Still running at the 40. Still on his feet. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Givens. Touchdown, Northern Illinois! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Lofts one deep down the right side. Hauls it in down the sideline. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that one's incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Run it with the fullback. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Judicials decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Plows through the defense. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Duke. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Gets the back moving. Using his feet. Oh, he's got some space. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Judicials come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rodgers. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Givens. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And they spike it to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Givens. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Huskies come to the line on third down trying to keep this drive alive. Snagged in the middle. It's Givens. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Bust through behind his pad. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And the stomping has commenced.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll send the back in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be dragged down. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Tackled there by the defense. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Goes to the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. He's looking to throw. Here's the pressure. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Short gain on the play before he slides. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. They want to run this quarterback. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Judicials line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Last drive ended with a pick, vitally important to take care of the football this time. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the big fella. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to Johnson. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The play action fake. Got it in the middle. It's Rogers. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So 1st down will open up the final period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Duke. Oh, what a move. At the 20, he's got space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Offense is now set up in the red zone.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Michigan State pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in East Lansing. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Under fire. He'll pull it down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it behind the line. It's O'Neal. And the Judicials send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. There's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. To the air on first down. Looking deep. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskies.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Looking for space. It's O'Neal. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll run the option. And some room to work. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Quick toss. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
The give to the fullback. He is denied, cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. A low line drive and short kick. One more play to pad the stats. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.